Hello, writers who are writing a story in the genre of drama. This is a tarot reading for what you might want to pay attention to for your story or your work in progress for January of 2024. I'm Chris. I'm a tarot reader with a specialized practice to help kick writer's block in the butt, help you stay creatively engaged, and work with your projects and not on your projects. If you're not writing in the drama genre, I have been posting other videos for other genres as well, so be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me to be sure to take a look at those and be the first to know when those are posted. So in this genre, I went character with this one a little bit, and this one might be a tearjerker, and it also might be triggering. Just not like major trigger warning, but so the card at the bottom of the deck that I got was the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is all about traditions and rules and regulations. Now, I got the Devil reversed. I have the Eight of Swords. I've got the Three of Cups reversed. I've got the King of Pentacles reversed. And I've got the Two of Cups reversed. So what I'm kind of getting from these is, I'm looking at my notes here. It just kind of seems like they're healing, and the way that I got that was from the Devil reversed. The Devil is all about, not all about, but can be a good chunk about addiction. And because we've got addiction going on, we've got the Eight of Swords where it's a mental trap. We've got the Eight of Wands where it's supposed to be movement, but it's not moving very fast. There is nobody, the Two of Cups, there's nobody that's paying attention to them, or they don't have someone else in their corner. No one's stepping up to help. They have nothing to fight for. So I'm getting that they're all by themselves they have to prove themselves to the system that they are a good person. Does that make sense? That's kind of ultimately what I'm getting from this, because they obviously don't have any friends. They're not hanging out and partying, but they have to pay attention to their intuition. This could be one of those things to where, a character is following hunches, solving a crime when everyone's telling her not to do it, or them not to do it. So that's just something to think about. I just kind of it's a very slow moving drama and a very healing drama. There isn't a lot of major arcana stuff, major arcana cards, so I wouldn't put too much emphasis on it, but the Devil is kind of a big one, and it's interesting too that the Hierophant and the Devil are kind of like the opposites a little bit. So just there might be something there. There's a lot of slow moving pieces going on here, and that's kind of ultimately what got me. Now, trapped, healing, drug addict, slow burn. The reason why I got them, that they're not probably, or at least the community thinks that they're not a safe person to be around, is because of this King of Pentacles reversed. The King of Pentacles is usually someone who knows where he puts his money, very safe, very not willing to go out of his comfort zone. And that's and since this is reversed and we've got all these other moving parts where they're trapped and they're recovering and they have to follow their intuition, but the rules are telling them no, and no one's hanging out with them. I get that they're probably, the society is marking them as like a leper kind of a thing, or someone that you shouldn't be hanging out with. So in moving on, we've got the planets that you might want to pay attention to are the Moon, Venus, and Saturn. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't really know what that would mean for your project, but those are at least some key terms to go research, and you might have something to work for going from there. Water is your most important, is not your most important, sorry. Water is your most popular element. Out of earth, air, fire, and water, water's the top element in these 10 cards. So just something to think about there. Water is more emotion, not necessarily like a body of water. I mean, it could be, it depends on what your story is. But that's just something to think about in that genre. What I do want to point out though is you've got water, is 4, earth is 3, fire is 2, and air is 1. So that might be something to pay attention to as you're going through your checklist of what your story is about. Earth is the things that we can touch, fire is our creative energy, and air is our thoughts and communication. The numbers you might want to pay attention to are 9, 3, 8, 4, 3, 8, 5, 2, 15, and 2. And if you add all those up, they get 59, and 5 plus 9 equals temperance. And temperance is a balancing card, and temperance also comes right before the devil. And it's usually we know how much to indulge in before it becomes an addiction. So this seems like, that temperance seems like a very fitting card. That's the word I'm looking for. I do have a few more things for you. I don't know where this is coming from or where you're going to go with it, but I've got green beans. Whatever you want to do with that for your story, green beans. It could be a food that you're just not sure what to do with. Also regarding, since we have the 8 of Swords in a trap, and also we have the 8 of Wands that's going very slow, we have Fury, but it's also reversed. So I'm going to recommend that this person or the system is telling this person not to lash out, in a sense. And I know this is a character, and this is supposed to be just something for writer's block in general. I go for character, usually that's just who I am. But Fury reversed just seems to be like keeping anger under control, something of that nature. And the last writing prompt that I have for you is take a side character and rewrite the plot as if they were the protagonist. And also, you can also rewrite the plot as if they were the antagonist as well. So those are just some writing prompts for you for January 2024 for drama writers of this month. Please comment below if you found this helpful or not. I'm open to suggestions on how I can make this better for you, your writing, your creativity, and your quality of writing. If you want to take this a little bit further, I've started a Patreon where I'm giving away all sorts of writing prompts to get those creative juices flowing. Now, in all in all transparency, Patreon and Discord are new platforms for me, so I'm also open to suggestions to see how to make those work better for you as well, because I want to make this something that you want to keep coming back to for help for your projects in case you're running into some problems. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share with this with anyone who you might think might find this interesting, and I'll see you in the next one.